Good morning class. Today in this video I will revise book First Flight chapter 1 A Letter to God. I will revise this chapter A Letter to God through summary. In this chapter there was a farmer whose name was Lencho, and he lived in a very solitary house on the top of the low hill, and this year he had a good crop, and his crop needed only a heavy rainfall or a shower of rain. The farmer knew his field very much, and he was looking toward the northeast sky in the search of rain. When he saw mountains of cloud approaching from the northeast sky, he became very happy. He predicted to his wife that he was going to get some rain very soon. His wife, who was cooking supper for his family, she said, if there would be God's desire, God's willing, certainly we will have some rain. Soon after the prediction of the farmer, the rain started, and the farmer was very happy, and he came out of the house and he exposed himself in the rain. Having the raindrops over his body, he was very happy. And then he came inside. But the rain, after some time, the rain had changed into the hailstones along with the storm. The farmer thought that in a few hours the falling of the hailstones that will stop, but he was wrong. The hailstone kept on falling over the hill, over the houses, over the valley, in the field for hours and hours. Whole valley was covered with the layer of the snow. Not even a single leaf was left over the plants. Whole crop of the farmer was completely destroyed by the hailstones. When the hailstone stopped, then the farmer went to the middle of his field. His field was completely destroyed by the hailstones. He was very sad, but he had only one hope, help from God. He assured his family members that God let never anyone let die due to the starvation or hunger. So the farmer decided to write a letter to God, and he also decided to ask for 100 pieces from God through the letter. Because he had firm faith in God, he was not much educated. He was a man of ops. He did not know much about society, about religion. So he thought that God lived somewhere and he would certainly help him. So he wrote a letter to God, and next day, early in the morning, he went to the city and he dropped the letter in a mailbox. When the postman opened the mailbox and he found a letter to God, he broke into laughter. The postman gave that letter to the postmaster. The postmaster took the letter, and when he saw this letter was for God, he also broke into laughter. But after some time, he turned serious, seeing the faith of man in God. And he decided to answer the letter, not to break the faith of farmer in God. So the farmer, the postmaster, who was a very amiable person, who was a very kind man, he decided to answer the letter. When he opened the letter, he found that to answer this letter, he needed 100 pieces. But it was very difficult in those days to collect 100 pieces. The postmaster gave some part of his salary, and he also collected some money from his employees, but he could not collect 100 pieces. he could collect only more than half, near about 70 pieces. He put that money in an envelope, and next day when the farmer came to ask for any letter for him, he handed over that letter to the farmer. And the postmaster was feeling that he had done a good deed to save the faith of a man in God. But when the farmer broke open the letter, he counted the money, he found only 70 pieces. He was angry because he thought that there was no lack of money in the store of God. It was the doing of the post office employees who had stolen his 30 pieces. So he took pen and paper, he started writing another letter, and in another letter he wrote, "Oh God, I need remaining money very badly, but this time don't send the remaining money through the post, because post office employees are bunch of crooks. They are group of the dishonest people. They are thieves. So send the remaining money through any other means." After writing that letter, he dropped that letter into the mailbox. This is the detailed summary of the chapter, A Letter to God.